Warning. It is the opinion of the 4th Street Productions LLC and the Working Perspectives podcast that we should inform you that some of the language used in this recording could possibly be considered offensive. You have been warned, so if you decide to listen to the recording, then don't complain about the language.
Well, not losing, not singing their anthem, not they were kind of siding with the protesters over there. Yep. So I would not want to be. The worst joke I heard was like, well, after Iran lost, I guess they'd be heading to the locker room. It's kind of.
Yeah, I will say.
Better I ran away.
Yeah.
Hi, hello, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to talk to some real people about some real things, living real lives, doing real stuff. This is the Working Perspectives podcast. I'm Matt Lavelle. I'll come today by Strong Stem Steve Cabot, the Madman Sean Day, the Bad Boy Bern Podcasy, Bern Podcasy, and Lasmeeshma Liam Reese. In case you're wondering, you can find all our stuff and all our content on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. You know, it's on Instagram, Working Perspectives Podcast, and you can join us on the Twitter and the TikTok, the Working P Pod. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please email us at workperspectives@gmail.com, and please like and subscribe so we can keep this party going. Strong Stem, how we doing, my man?
Listen, I got a little fucking depressed. I gotta be honest. I fucking come to work, it's dark. I go to leave, it's dark. I hate this fucking winter shit when it feels like you lost the whole fucking day. But whatever, we'll make it.
Yep. Seasonal depression is real. Sean Douglas Day, how are you, sir?
No, good, man. I lost 7 pounds.
Oh,
hell yeah!
Yeah, I put on 20 pounds since COVID. I went from working all the time and then sitting around with toddlers eating other food because they don't eat shit, but working. But thanks to this right here, the shit, where's it at? You can't see it.
Mick
Ultra. That's right.
Part of my process.
Shout out Mick Ultra.
That's right.
Brought to you by Mick Ultra.
Love it. Nice. Benoit Podcasy, how are you, sir?
Doing great, man. I was trying to do the same thing Sean was going for. I figured I would just, instead of drinking less beer, I would just drink little beers. So I found myself some High Life ponies.
What is that?
The champagne.
Now I just drink like 15 of them. So
ponies are 7 ounce.
We got to work out the math. Yeah.
And then Lasmeeshma, how are you, sir?
I'm great, man. You were saying seasonal depression. I actually really like this time of year, so I'm great, man. Yeah, it's like Christmas time, football, it's cold, you know what I mean? We're getting close to the end of the season. It's good times.
Well, speaking of good times, this is the Working Perspectives podcast. Let's get this thing started. Let's go.
It's all objective to be effective by voicing societies. Working perspective, exploring your day and how you get paid. Launching a new episode every Tuesday. Your day can transform while we inform with new episodes available on every platform. So check out our vibe and how we get live. Then do us a solid. Share and subscribe. Would you share it? Would you share it? Would you share it? Working Perspectives.
Go. All right. So on the show today, on the show this week, we aired the Don Lore episode. He is my mom's husband, and he's an aquatic engineer. Show was great. Bern, what'd you think?
First of all, I mean, there's a couple things. I've heard so much about Don over the years. So it's great to actually get to hear, straight from the horse's mouth.
Right.
Very complimentary of you and your bros. So just obviously an excellent liar.
Yeah,
and I don't know. I couldn't get over the fact that you'd never heard a Nike ID.
No,
I was blown away. I had Nike. I was making Nike ID shoes back in Fairmount in like the late 2010.
Now that you mention it, I do remember you saying something about it. But yeah, I've never jumped on it, and it's something I haven't tried it yet, but I do look forward to it.
It's a passion. And also congratulations for you guys keeping it clean. You said you were going to keep it clean. And at one point, I thought he dropped an F-bomb, but he was just talking about bucking the system. So I was like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, all right. So congrats to you, J-Dub and Jana and Don for all getting through there with no potty mouth.
I mean, on the real, I cursed like 5 times, but we had to edit it out. But
Sure.
But you knew that was going to happen.
It wasn't noticeable. It wasn't obvious.
So nice. All right. Enough about that. Next week on the show, we will be airing the return well, I guess it's another Star Factory PR client. The one and only Adreena Winters will be on the Tuesday show, also known as the Queen of Spades.
Ooh!
Jesus, that's what she calls herself?
Yeah, that's what she calls herself.
She doesn't call herself that. She earned that.
She did earn that for sure. She also has a spade tattoo, and that's how she picks up guys.
Hell yeah!
She's
good for her.
Yeah,
it's wild.
Hey, you do what you love. You never work a day in your life.
That's right.
But yeah, so her interview, freaking awesome. Really cool thing we're doing, working with the publicist Tanya Tate at Star Factory PR. She's hooking us up with some great clients and some great interviews. So super excited to get this one out. So next Tuesday, we'll have Adreena Winters. But right now, we're moving on to something new. Strong Stem Steve Cabot had a brilliant idea. He's got some topics that are some headlines going down. He's going to throw us at us, and then we're all going to chew it up and spit it out. Strong Stem, go ahead, start it off, buddy.
All right. So I'm going to start this one off a little light with a little something, but not too much, right? So just recently, in a beautiful Buddhist temple in fucking Thailand, they just had to pull out 4 monks because these guys tested positive for methamphetamine, right? So you're talking about in Thailand, and these 4 monks, they decided they were thinking that the Thai police thought that they were maybe stashing drugs in this, using it as like a drug house, right? Sure. So they run in there, they test these guys. They didn't find no drugs because I think they did them all because they tested them and all of them pissed hot, right? So the only 4 monks in this small village Buddhist temple were removed. One of them being the abbot, which is like the head monk, right? Oh, so the abbot and his 3 bulls all get yanked out of here. Now the people in the community are fucking, they don't know what to do because they can't do their merit making. And merit making is a big thing in like Buddhist, where they bring you like food and clothes and they do what, and they leave it at the steps of the temple, right? So they didn't know what the fuck to do. And also so they had to bring in other monks from other spots in Thailand to get these guys. And just a little side note before I get some of your opinion on this, since Thailand's one of the biggest meth producers in the world, meth pills, it said, go for 50 cents a pill on the street in Thailand.
Shut the fuck up.
For those of you that happen to know this weird drug called Adderall, it's meth. Adderall, they're 50 cents a pill in Thailand, apparently.
And it's probably even more potent.
Wait, there's meth pills now? I thought you had like smoked meth.
Yeah,
no, you can snort it, you can eat it, you can pill. Yeah, you can do whatever with it. You don't
whatever you want.
Matt, how do you know all that?
So Thailand there's this drug called Yaba in Thailand that's like really big. It's a combination of meth and caffeine, and they put it in a pill
Doug,
press.
You're definitely gonna die.
Dude, they put it in a pill press, and Yaba is the fucking Thai word for crazy medicine. And this shit is like huge over there. I don't know if that's exactly what you're talking about, but they
probably is.
They use these pill rests and they make this Yaba shit and they smoke it, they snort it. It's fucking huge over there. So it's kind of like
bro. Wait. So they combined caffeine and meth?
Yes.
Meth didn't need any fucking friend in any help. But I don't know if you can even feel the caffeine. But holy shit, dude! Have you ever done like a Vyvan? Like you think Adderall is bad? Vyvan?
Vyvan, have you ever rapped through 4 of the original ephedrine full stackers as a 17-year-old while you're sucking weight and then crush it with a soda? Dog, I thought I would fuck meth. I'm pretty sure my heart was beating out of my chest.
Yeah.
No, Steve, you remember that one day, like I almost had you drive me home. Because I was because like Shetz wanted me, like, I don't know, I forget exactly what, but he wanted me to go down to a lower weight class, like after Thanksgiving. So I had like Thanksgiving dinner, and he's like, I want you to go down to this weight class. So I lose like 18 pounds in like a week and a half. And I had never lost that kind of weight before my entire life. And I was like, the last like 8 pounds were hard for me. But you gave me some kind of fucking pill And now I know it's from him. And I thought I was gonna fucking die. And I was like, Steve, I think I'm dying.
Blame Matt.
I'm like, dude. And Steve, I'm pretally sure like I actually you couldn't drive, but I think you drove me home.
Oh yeah.
In my Monte Carlo.
I could drive.
I couldn't fucking drive.
Not legally.
Right. Dude, we were absolute madmen on those things. We were, dude, like legit. I would get hundreds. So I don't want to say his name, but someone would steal like they have like it was like 90 capsules in a gimmick, right?
Yeah, in a bottle.
And they would steal it from the Q Mart, right?
Yeah.
And then I would, give them out to the team or sell them or whatever. Right. And like we were all fucking taking them. And bro, like you do build a tolerance, obviously. So me and Steve were like bop, 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 like popping them like crazy.
Throw B Hill in that fucking loop too.
Oh, Brandon, big time. Yeah.
We was ripping them joints.
Dude, everybody, bro. And we were going like, dude, also we would crash off of them and like the come down. Oh my God. We were like 17-year-old. Oh my God. We were terrible to deal with. Terrible. No wonder my mom threw me out. She was like, get this fucking maniac out of here. Yeah.
He's all hyped up on the 7-Eleven dietary pills.
Yeah. But anyways, on these fucking Buddhists, honestly, I think it's a good business deal because I don't know how it is there, but in America, if you own like a church or like you're even a Scientologist, dude, it's fucking tax free. I'm not thinking the drugs, but my thing is like I believe in like strict private property rights.
Hell yeah.
Like, your body, dude, if you want to fucking drink
bleach,
temple. Go, it's your fucking temple, do what you want.
Yep.
So I'm all about it. I mean, I think it's genius that they were fucking selling it under the Buddhist temple, getting tax free, and then like they can't go there. Because I mean
you gotta pay for that alcohol somehow.
Yeah.
And here's the deal. Here's the thing I think too is like if all drugs were made legal from like back in the 30s, I don't think meth would even be a thing.
Nope.
I think cocaine would just be the drug because like the reason like meth came about I think was because cocaine was made illegal and you had to do all this weird shit. So I don't know. I'm all about it.
I'm with you 100%.
Shout out that monk, yo. Yeah, shout out those monks.
I'm not about doing meth. He's a good businessman.
Fuck the system.
Bern, your thoughts?
Just like, I mean, what a great front. They should have
last people you'd suspect.
He never talks, so he can't incriminate himself.
Yeah, right. They should have known when they started asking them the merits, the acts of merit. We're just like, we just need Code Red and like Fritos
and Netflix accounts.
Yeah, Netflix accountants and Pop-Tarts. Like once they started getting weird, no more toothpaste, no more toothbrushes. We're not gonna need them.
I would love to see how like just clenched their jaws were all the time.
We're also
doing karate in the temple.
We're talking about a country though that has pretty strict drug laws, right?
Like, yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Really? Like
when they want to.
Yeah. But like
how third worlds work.
Yeah, but like these guys could just be gone. That could just be they could just go away and
just disappear
and never come back. Yeah. So excellent though. I mean, what a move. What a strong move.
Nice. All right. So very good. Awesome shit. Good deal, Steve. All right, let's move on to the next one. That was fucking great.
So this one, now we gonna get a little weird in the middle, right? We get grimy with this shit. So
okay.
We weren't grimy already.
Oh, it gets way worse. It gets way worse. That was just dipping our toe in the pool, right? Now we gotta go waist deep. I'm gonna let the nuts touch the cold water with this one, right? It's a shocker. So we gonna go to Britain, right? We going to Britain now. So we got this bitch. She's got her and her daughter live in her little, what do they call it over there? A flat or some shit, whatever they call their houses. So he's in a flat, right? They're relaxing. Nice family. Laying down, and they have a little chihuahua. Dog sleeps on the one bitch's like fucking shoulder, laying back on a recliner, right? Well, the chihuahua wasn't feeling good, so while the lady was asleep, it diarrheaed in her mouth, right? Shot shit out its mouth, and it went into like her mouth, right? There's a picture of it with all down her like side of her face, fucking disgusting. But so it shat some diarrhea in her mouth, right? This chihuahua. So they're like, oh my God, she said she was violently throwing up, felt like shit for the next couple hours. Couldn't get the taste out of her mouth. No, duh, bitch, you just had shit in her mouth, but she couldn't get the taste out of her mouth, blah, blah, blah. So she starts feeling after the throwing up, she's okay for a little bit, right? They take the dog to the fucking vet because the dog has violent diarrhea. I mean, it usually just doesn't shit on your face while it's snuggled up all cute on your shoulder in the recliner, right? So they take her there, find out it has a gastro bug. So it's got a virus in the stomach, right? This lady starts feeling the worst. Starts becoming dehydrated, literally rides it out for like a day and a half, realizes at a day and a half, like, I can't even fucking get out of bed now. You got to take me to the hospital. She goes to the hospital. She spends 3 days in the ER. They find out she now has a gastro infection and her kidneys shrunk because of dehydration. She's feeling like absolute nonsense, has to spend 3 days in the fucking hospital, eventually gets released. Everything was okay. But her daughter's dog diarrhea in her mouth. And then she had to go to the ER for 3 days because she almost fucking died because they're dehydrated and kidneys were... Damn! And just so you know, she said that she still loves the dog. She'll just be more conscious of where it sleeps.
Oh, yeah.
I was waiting for you to say, then she went home, put the dog in a pillowcase, and smacked it off the wall a couple times. Like, that's what I was waiting to hear.
I thought you were gonna say I thought you were gonna say she had worms like in her fucking stomach or something.
Basically, I mean, she had a gastro infection. So
I'm just upset she's still alive and her genes are still in the pool of human beings.
Yeah,
and just
really?
To let you know, they quote it in this story. She said, "quote unquote, I was asleep and then I felt something squirt into my mouth." End quote. Jesus Christ.
I like dogs. I like dogs a lot, but you don't put this asshole in your face.
Yeah,
no. You're asking for trouble. You're asking
terrible
for
move, right? Terrible move.
Yeah, some people are really fucking weird with their dogs and like, you know what I mean? Get like way too close with them and shit. Like, dude, where you sleep is where you sleep. Like, buy a dog bed. It's so fucking weird the way some people are with their dogs, dude.
Yeah,
it really is.
The crazy part is that with the shitting, everyone that does have a dog, like I have a Rottweiler, so he's fucking enormous and he takes shits bigger than normal humans, right? The big thing about the shitty thing, no pun intended, about big dogs take big shits, right? I'm not picking up I got a handful. It's so fucking gross. I want to vomit every time I do it. I've been doing it for years. Anyway, when I see him like pull up on somebody's, usually I try to take him to the woods because I ain't picking that shit up. We fertilizing the grass. But if it's somebody's yard, like I don't want your fucking kids stepping in it or something. So I gotta be like a decent human and pick my enormous dog shit up. So every time that happens, I feel this weird feeling if like someone pulls up in their car. Anybody that's ever had a dog has to be. You're like sitting there and this dog is shitting in your yard. Which when I go to scoop it, I'm not getting all of it because like that's impossible. So I mean, dog shit in my mouth, I'd kill it.
Did you see the ring? Did you see the ring video of Patty the Baddie walking his dog?
Yes.
That
sure
was
did.
Hilarious.
Unbelievable.
He just rings this doorbell and he sees this.
Is that
camera.
Patty the Baddie?
And this girl's like, "Is that Patty?" He's like, "Yeah, sorry. Like my dog like had a real sloppy shit in the yard, and I really did everything I could to clean it up. But like, there's just no way. I had a bag, I had a thing.
Do you have?
I was just ringing, I was just ringing just to let you know, like, there's some heinous dog shit in your yard, and I'm real sorry about it. But and she was like, "Is this Patty the Baddie?"
Yeah,
she was not mad. She was not mad about it at all.
I love that guy. Like tangent, but like, dude, Patty the Baddie. I fucking love that guy.
He's awesome.
Like he's like so cool. Like he's not like shit talking. He's just like very confident, and then like he's just a cool dude, man. He's the
kind of guy. He's the kind of guy who, if his dog took a nasty shit in your yard, would like leave a note. He's the kind of guy who, if he bumped into your car in the parking lot, he'd probably leave a note. You know, if you're ringing the doorbell at night to be like, "Hey, I just want to let you know my dog took a nasty shit in your yard." Like, good dude, stand up guy.
And the thing is, like, he's such a badass. Like, I don't think that you could even remotely, with just words, get him to fight you in the street at all.
Right. Not stupid enough.
No, I'm saying like he's so nice. Like, unless like you actually started like aggressing, like punching him, I don't think he would fight back. He's like such a nice guy. You could like say you're a piece of shit, blah blah blah. And he just wouldn't fight you. He's like such a nice guy.
Whatever.
He asked the lady. He asked the lady on the ring camera, "Do you have a hose? Because if you do, I'll get the hose and spray it down." She was like, "Please don't. I'll do it when I get home. But I love you, Patty."
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Wild.
That's awesome. Nice. All right. Cool. So yeah, fuck this lady for getting shit in her mouth. She can eat a dick. Steve, let's keep it moving.
Now, this one is going to hit home for everybody because I know there's not a person on this planet that doesn't have a story about this particular event happening at some point in their life. This has come about. I don't give a fuck who you are unless you're communist. I don't fucking know. But so on the east side of Tulsa, Oklahoma, our friend John Armstrong, great name, John Armstrong decides he's going to sit down, nice fucking Friday night with his family, his stepdad, his stepsister, and they're playing Monopoly.
No.
Right?
Oh, yes.
No.
So now, obviously, something happened. I don't know if the banker's cheating, if you didn't pay me my rent, if you didn't do the right amount of 1, 2, 3, 4 skips, whatever the case may be, as everyone I'm sure has a story of. They got into an argument. John decides to flip the fucking table. There goes the pieces. Flips the couch. Fucks the whole inside of the house up. They start fighting, and then some fantastic relative tells them they should probably take it outside, which I'm going to assume that they know who John and this stepdad is. Anyway, they go outside to not fuck the house up, and John and his daughter, which are his stepfather and his stepsister, confront him about this. They go to fight some more. Good old John pulls out a gun. They start running down the street, and John lays off 3 rounds into the pavement that just missed them, doesn't shoot them, doesn't kill them, still gets arrested for assault with a deadly weapon, which, I don't know, doesn't come with light charges. So he gets that over a fucking Monopoly game. I know you assholes, because I sure have been in a situation where you've almost fought a person over fucking Monopoly.
Yeah.
Monopoly's no joke. You know, that should be legal. If you fucking steal Monopoly, that's
Shoot
in
him.
real life.
Yeah.
Shoot him. That's legal.
Yeah.
It's all legal.
If you cheat at Monopoly, your ass should die. Yeah.
Like
The worst.
It's castle laws. Like if you come into my house, there's castle laws. You come to my house trying to steal my money, I can legally shoot you. If I'm playing fucking goddamn Monopoly, that's my property. That's that little 1 inch by 1 inch piece of property. That's castle laws. You get shot.
Damn.
Change the laws. Make it legal. Freedom.
And Monopoly can get like really frustrating, like really fucking fast.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Like if you're losing and you're catching like bad chance cards and stuff, you're going to jail. You keep landing on you're landing on hotels and stuff, and you're just getting cleaned out. And then the game is fucking along too. So if you're getting beat and you're like, yo, I'm done. I want to be done with this fucking stupid game. You know what I mean? And it just keeps going on.
But you can't.
I can see you get so frustrated playing Monopoly, dude.
Death by 1,000 paper cuts with that shit.
Dude. Big time.
No, but for real, this family probably had some issues.
Oh, yeah, I'd say so.
This isn't the first time a gun's been pulled at Monopoly.
I will say this.
If not Monopoly, it would have been something else.
I've seen Monopoly get already heated just picking what fucking character or whatever the fucking thing it is that you want. We didn't even start the game yet. I want the race car. They were like, I want the thimble. I'm like, well, you're corny. I want the race car.
Monopoly.
The answer is the shoe. The shoe rules.
Dude, I used to love Monopoly so much, but as a few years ago, I watched a fucking documentary on Monopoly, and these like fucking PhD level like statisticians, like these fucking true nerds who like I don't know what they do in real life, but they're fucking like scientists. But they figured out like all the mathematics of like what piece to pick because it'll flip differently, and they also like figured out like what items to buy the most, and like so there's these people out there that will beat you if you play 100 games with them. They'll beat you like 95 out of them, no matter what. Even though it's like quote unquote a game of chance. They figured out it's not all chance, and they can beat you. And there's like tournaments. There's these fucking nerds who play like tournaments at like a national level on Monopoly, which is fucking insane.
I read something not long ago that was saying that the creator of the game Monopoly, like, you know, Monopoly seems like a game that like celebrates, you know, capitalism and entrepreneurship and stuff like that. The point of the game was to illustrate like the flaws,
greed,
in that kind of system, greed, and
I heard the same thing. Yeah.
I got 4 hotels on Boardwalk for no fucking reason.
Exactly, but I'm gonna stab you for every dollar if you land here.
It'll straight make your friends not be friends anymore. I'll look over and be like, dog, let me slide one time. I cash it. I'm like, give me the fucking bread. No, there's no sliding.
There's no sliding, dude.
You would legit loan your friend $5 real dollars.
Real dollars.
You're not paying full price on fucking Park Place. I'll tell you that.
No
right
way.
now.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah. Nice. All right. Very good. Good one, Steve. Let's keep it going.
All right. So you got 2 more. We're going to give a mild one in the middle. So again, there happens to be we're going to go to Nigeria, right? Nigeria always gets wild. Shout out Emo, listener and fan of the show, right?
Fan of the show.
So, and
motherfuckers still have my passport. So you know.
Yeah. So this, I forgot about that. Yeah. That is fantastic. So these guys, so apparently this is going to wrap up, but apparently in Nigeria, it's now the easiest way to get out of Africa, right? So they used to try to go, get around the Mediterranean, or you could leave from the Mediterranean. That would be like a big way to get to America from another country. Africa likes to go out off of the coast of the Pacific Ocean and round itself up to the Canary Islands, right? Canary Islands would be like an island for reference of America would be like off of like Northwest Washington, right? So the northwest corner of Africa. You go up there, you jump on a boat, takes you like 10, 14 days, and then you find your way from there to get to freedom, right? Well, the only thing is these dickheads now the last ones a couple days ago were found on the rudder of a Venezuelan oil tanker, but it was above the water, right? So 3 of these dipshits balanced and sat on a massive tanker's rudder and cruised all the way up the fucking top of the coast of Nigeria, 14-day trip to get to the Canary Islands. And somehow, of course, they were super dehydrated, all fucked up, sunburnt, the whole nine. But they made it, and they made it alive. And they said this is the new thing. And they think of usually within a year, thousands of guys die trying the same dumb fucking stunt. But these guys fucking made it. So
wait.
shout
So
out those bulls.
is their goal to get to Canary Islands or to the U.S. ultimately?
Ultimately, to probably the U.S. or any free nation at that point, which is only the U.S. But not really. The freest nation.
Okay, well then this is a PSA to Black Lives Matter. America's not it's not perfect, but it ain't that racist. When there's fucking Africans trying to fucking escape Africa to come to America, we're not perfect. We understand that, but it ain't that bad. Calm the fuck down.
All right. To get on a rudder, you tell me, Sean, how long have you been in the ocean before you started to like? Is there like a point where you're like it's too much? Like I've been on a boat. The longest I've ever been on a fishing boat in the ocean is maybe for fucking 15 hours on like a long fishing charter trip. And by the hour 8, I'm like, yo, I can't do this no more. I gotta fucking get back to land.
Well,
it's too much.
The longest I did was on like a small boat. I don't know how fast we were going. I mean, we were probably going like we always measure it in knots, but I don't know. Yeah. Knots is like no understands what knots are, but we were probably going like 35 miles per hour, which is pretty fast on the boat. We went from Virginia Beach to Maryland on a fucking like small boat, and I'm pretty sure I'm like an inch shorter to this day because it was just like ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. And dude, I was so fucking tired, and I was falling asleep standing up, and it was not good, not fun.
Oh my god, that's exhausting. Damn.
Yeah, I saw the picture of the dude sitting on the rudder, and
awesome.
He's not kidding. This boat was fucking massive. Like when you have to like zoom in because you can like barely see the dudes sitting on the rudder. And it's like there's barely shade and everything. Like where they stowed away is fucking nuts, dude. It's so crazy that they
no
do that.
Food, no water. Like they just were like, you know what? We'll ride it out. Let's figure it the fuck out.
How do they piss and shit? You know what I mean? Do you just like stand up and like?
How do you sleep?
Just go, man.
Like what if when I'm asleep I like roll off the side into the water? It's not like I can swim to catch up to it.
Oh man,
it's over.
No, it's funny. I've actually been to Canary Islands. I went there, dude. It's so nice, man. Like I went there. We got there, and there was some sort of like a big ass like Mardi Gras thing going on, and it was fucking bonkers. There was just like this huge parade. But the fucking weather was just beautiful, like perfectly white sand. Women were just completely beautiful. I want to say they spoke Spanish.
It's a Spanish island.
I think it was Spanish, but it was like off, which is weird because like off the coast of Africa, most of them speak French, but it was like
when they grabbed these in this story, it said that Spanish officials got the guys off the ship in the Canary Islands.
I mean, because it was I was there in like 2010. But dude, I remember it was beautiful. It was really, really pretty. And I can see why you would like leave that area for Canary Islands. But like Nigeria's not bad either. I don't know. It's weird. Like I don't know why they're leaving.
Isn't Lagos like nice? Like what is it? The
not
Gulf
in Nigeria.
Lagos
in Nigeria. Nothing in Nigeria is nice.
I thought like on the coast it was like not where that Gulf is. I thought some of those places are nice in Africa. Maybe not Nigeria, but never mind. Maybe I'm thinking something else.
Well, I'm saying weather-wise it was nice, but like I could see like the politics of it because you basically had terrorists essentially taking over the whole government, and they were taking over all the oil and basically taking it for themselves. The terrorists were basically becoming like dictators and like threatening the leaders, saying, "Hey, like if you don't let us like do this legally, we're gonna kill your family." So politically, I don't know how it was like for the individual people living there, but like when I was like in that area in Cameroon, the weather was like it was hot, but it was a beautiful place. It was like it's the rainforest. It's
but
beautiful. There's monkeys
like,
and stuff.
Sean, you were there for a reason,
Yeah,
like you guys weren't on vacation there.
No,
you were
fuck
there.
bitches and take prisoners.
Yeah, you guys were there for a reason. So I'm sure there's some political upheaval that's still
not good.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, damn. All right, nice. All right, Steve, what we got next?
So he's gonna wrap it up with this one, and we're gonna stay in Nigeria because this one gets fucking goofy. I don't know. I don't even know how to interpret this. So I'm just gonna put it out there and see what you guys think. This one I'm so confused by, but I'm not when I get into it. So 16 sacks, giant sacks, mixed in with cow dicks, leaving the Lagos airport, the largest airport in the largest city in Nigeria, heading for Hong Kong, right? I don't know what they do with cow dicks in Hong Kong, but they're taking cow dicks, right? That's all good, right? That's all good. That's plenty okay. And that's what it was declared as. Well,
Nice.
some little snitch bitch at the border decided he wanted to go poking around, right? So he pokes around, he finds 16 of the sacks of, I don't know how many giant cow dicks there were, but 16 of the sacks happen to be filled with donkey dicks, right? And these donkey dicks they're a no-go. You can't be cutting off the donkey's dicks in Nigeria because one thing, they need them. It's a beautiful animal that does all types. It's like the ATV of fucking animals, does everything. You want it to run there, you want it to eat the fucking dead human, it'll eat that. You want it to carry all your shit, it'll do that. You want it to be your fucking friend, it'll be your friend. So you're not allowed to cut donkey dicks off, right? So apparently, just in July, coming from Niger, which also is very close and touches Nigeria, they caught $116,000 worth of donkey dicks being smuggled in. Now, again, I don't know how much a donkey dick goes for.
It was go for
16,000, right? 116,000 seems like, I don't know if that's a lot of donkey dicks. If it was a couple of donkey dicks,
do I get
a
deal if I get a dozen?
They didn't specify the amount. Anyway, while
I
they
need to
were
know
in
the
this
amount.
airport,
Because I may start a new business.
they confiscated these donkey dicks going to, ready for this? Hong fucking Kong. Because in Hong Kong, they take these bad boys and do all types of weird shit. Probably put them in gas station dick pills and who the fuck knows. But
Jesus Christ.
that's where they were heading. 16 sacks of donkey dicks, which happened to be 700. They counted how many donkey dicks the 16 sacks were. 700
donkey dongs
dicks.
to Hong Kong.
Unbelievable.
Well, unfortunately, I know how big they are 'cause
cow dicks, no problem. Donkey dicks, that's a no-go.
Yeah, what? I have so many questions. DJ. It's like,
I have no idea.
Like, where do you even begin?
I've been in some weird spots on the internet, and unfortunately, I know how big they are because I've seen some weird porn. And
you mean you've been in Tijuana?
I was going to say weekend at TJ.
Sean, what happened to you in Tijuana? Please tell these guys the story you told me.
We used to get Tijuana all the time because, like, this was like right after 9/11. So, like, and the borders weren't shut. So we used to go there all the time.
And hold on, for those who don't know, when he says this, obviously, what is it, Corrado or whatever? You're the SEAL training. You're right there at Tijuana, right?
We're Coronado.
That's why you're You're real close to Tijuana.
It was like a taxi drive. It was like 15 minutes to the actual border. And then you just walk across. And back then, like, the borders are very porous. You can just go back and forth. And we would go over there. And, like, after Buds, there was maybe 4 or 5 of us that weren't 21. No, there was 4 of us. So there's like 20, maybe 30, 36 guys in my Buds class after Hell Week. And there was like 4 of us weren't 21. And so they would all go to the bars, go down to San Diego, but we couldn't. So we just go to fucking Tijuana. And we just go down to Mission Boulevard. And you go to these bars and you get like a little wristband. It was like, I think it was $8. And it was free beer all night long. And you just fucking go, little wristband, $8, get free beer. And then these fucking random dudes come by with whistles and fucking just throw shots on your throat.
And all you can eat donkey dogs.
Hold on. Yeah, well, hold on. Here we come, Liam. Here we come.
Well, we didn't actually see a donkey show, but we it was like
we're invited.
I'm
sure. Hold on. Explain the donkey show before you say you.
No. I didn't.
Is it self-explanatory?
No, I didn't see a donkey show. A donkey show.
When a woman loves a donkey very much,
and they want to make babies. No. But we were joking.
Sounds
around,
like a Disney movie.
No, I never actually saw it, but like there was numerous times you go down there like 2 a.m. in the morning, and you fucking see donkeys walking down the middle of the road. And this isn't like a farming community. It's fucking Tijuana. It's like the equivalent to like Philadelphia almost. Like
fucking
it's
the city.
No, I wouldn't say Philadelphia. It's a fucking city, but like there shouldn't be a donkey coming down the city like street, and there's fucking donkeys coming down the road. So we saw definitely some donkeys at some different times of night that they shouldn't have been there. But
suspicious donkeys.
They were very suspicious. Very suspicious.
Suspicious donkey activity. Love it. Nice. All right. What do you think, Lasmeeshma?
What did I think? I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. people are smuggling, the cow cocks and donkey dongs for, I guess, like thousands of dollars, dude. It's incredible.
Like Sean said, if this is fucking real, we're starting a donkey farm.
Yeah, what the fuck do they use it for?
I don't know.
People eat it? Like, what is it?
On the farm, I can tell you what reason the farm for us, like, because we got we got baby cows, we got baby goats and stuff like that. And so donkeys, they're like, actually, they can be super aggressive toward like coyotes. And for us, we need them. Yeah. So a lot of, and actually llamas too. So you ever see a farm that has like llamas and donkeys on it? A lot of times they're for protection. So
They're the muscle.
Our farm, so our farm, we've got, we had a donkey, we got rid of it. Now we have a dog. We got a Great Pyrenees, which they basically do the same thing as a donkey. But no, a lot of farms will have donkeys and llamas specifically because they're fucking mean and they will fuck up like wolves and coyotes.
Nice.
Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Wow. Damn. Shout out.
We're learning a lot today, guys.
But they're a pain in the ass to deal with. So like, it's like, I mean, the whole quit being a jackass, being stubborn, it's for a reason. Some of them, like, they ain't gonna do what they want to do, but they got their own mind and they're really, really smart and they'll fuck some shit up. But if you want them to like get into a stall, no.
And they can do that awesome donkey back kick. You know what I mean?
dude, I bet you if you YouTube it right now, you'll see some like donkeys fucking up coyotes because like
really,
mean as shit and strong.
I'm kind of curious. Like I'm sure someone has got videos of this shit.
Do they bite? Do donkeys bite?
Yeah. They bite? Well, yeah,
just like a horse.
Big teeth too.
Horses bite too. Like they bite you and twist and they kick and they're just mean, man.
At the house that I bought in Roxborough before, that was right behind Saul Agricultural High School on Henry Avenue in Roxborough. So there's the Boy Scout Center right there, right? I live right off of Wren's, which is right down the street. I used to walk down that path all the time. They had the horses and goats there, right? Or horses and donkeys there. And they had two donkeys. I held these I used to bring my Rottweiler. He would act like he didn't see the horses because he was so intimidated. He wouldn't look like a bitch, so he would just like look away and act like he didn't see him. I'm like, come on, cuz, look here, like look at the horse. Like, what do you mean horse? Like, I'm fine, but like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Walk strategically away from him. The donkey he would check out, and this donkey and him, I still have videos on the phone. They would run up and down the fucking fence together like morons. I used to videotape and send it to my friends. They crack up. They literally sprint up and down the fence. I didn't even know donkeys could run that fast. I was like, the motherfucker kind of quick. He might be faster than my dog.
Nice.
I had no idea donkeys were quick.
Me neither. I didn't even know they ran. It sounds retarded. Now, again, in high school, did I almost make a huge bet that I was really positive that if we went to Marymead and I ran up from the back and grabbed the cow by its fucking ass cheeks and threw myself up there like I was honky dory, I was going to ride that thing into the sunset like Putin with his shirt off on the horse. That's how I felt. And I told him it wouldn't do shit because I was that man and I could do that. And some kid who was in our grade that ran a farm called Freddie Hill by us was like, no, you're going to get fucked up. Like, that cow's going to run. You're going to fall and it's going to stomp you out. And then I like started to think about it and I backed out of the bet and I never did it. But I felt like I could have done it fine.
Yeah, because they're heavy as shit.
That jaw will fuck you up.
Yeah.
Really?
No.
The cow will?
Dude, today
for sure.
Yesterday we sold 5 heifers. So a heifer is a female cow it's a female cow that's not had a baby yet. And dude, these things were only like 10 months old. And they were like, I don't know, 500 pounds. And I almost got knocked over fucking today because we actually had to put them in the trailer and we had to separate them. And I almost got fucking bowled over because I was trying to separate them in the cage. And I fucking put the cage in to separate one from the other. And they fucking pushed the cage and almost fucking pushed me back, dude. Like those things, they're strong, man.
That heifer was ready. You ain't taking that heifer down.
Yeah. But anyways, dude, I did Google it. I put YouTube donkey versus coyote. And then, like, the first one that pops up says, "This is why farmers sell their weapon and buy donkeys." And the video's got 11 million views.
And they protect the livestock, which is weird. Like, you don't even need. It could be a chicken. He just sees you on his property and he's like, "Yeah, I don't care about the chicken. I just know you ain't coming on my turf. You can kill the chicken offside, but on the property, I'm gonna fuck you up."
Yo, an adult
donkey's real as shit, yo.
An adult female cow weighs average 1,600 pounds. It says a male weighs 2,400 pounds.
That's a bull. Yeah, that's a
bull.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. We got a. When I say cow, a cow is a female that has actually had a baby, and we have one on the farm right now. She's 3 years old, dude. She's pushing, 1,500 pounds. Like she's fucking ginormous.
Fuck up.
And dude, and she Dude, and yesterday she was mad at me because like it's been really cold out here, and so the pasture doesn't have like grass, and I was like, oh, I put some hay out there the other day, and like, oh, they're good, but they ate through all the hay because it's been so cold. So there's no grass in the pasture, and she was like up in my shit, and I was like getting ready to fucking pull my knife out and like stab her. I'm like, get the fuck out of here! Like I'm feeding the heifers, and when I'm done the heifers, I will get to you because the problem is with the heifers, like we breed them there, and so we have to wean them off from the moms. And so the cow I was dealing with, that big 1,500 pounder, her babies are in this separate cage. We have to wean them off the milk, and she's like mad at me because we like took her baby, and she's mad at me because I didn't give her fucking.
She's hangry, bro.
And dude, I was scared. Like I was getting ready to pull my knife out and fucking stab her in the eye. I'm like, do not do this.
Oh my god!
I may be a human, but I'm a former SEAL, and I will stab the shit out of you. Right
You fucking cow! Oh my god!
I was scared. Dude, I was like legit scared. I was like scared.
Dude, I'd be terrified. Dude,
Yeah,
it's like a
something that
fucking
big?
minivan
Fuck yeah,
attacking you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Step on your foot, dude. Come on.
Like,
Even just that, you know.
But
Yeah, I mean, like your foot's done forever.
Yeah.
But here's the crazy part is we sold that one heifer was like 500-600 pounds. We sold her to a sophomore in high school, and this girl is probably 90 pounds, but she's a pro, and she's got like awards. She's got like all her awards and everything. She's like a fucking state champion in like showing. So, and it's crazy, but like in 2 months she'll have that cow, that heifer, like wrapped around her finger, and she'll be walking around the field like it's nothing, which is pretty amazing.
That is
incredible.
An 80-pound girl.
Here's the bigger question.
Just talk to it.
Could that 80-pound broad go Putin on it and just no buckle, no fucking seat, and just jump on its back, and that shit would be cool with it? Walk it up. Could I go to high school on my cow if I like trained it?
Dude, some of these kids, they're very, very dedicated, and they'll spend 2 hours every single day with the heifers and some of the bull calves too. But I don't know, jump on its back, I don't know.
So I put it this way. This is where I was going. If I had a bully in high school and I was like a young girl and this bitch was being mean as shit to me, and I knew this cow had my back, no doubt, and we're like, we're friends, I'm riding to school on the cow and be like, bitch, say something, and my heifer is gonna step on your fucking back. How's that sound?
Nice. All right, so Steve, I'll tell you, that was fucking great, man. Loved it. Nice.
Wild
like
shit
we learned a lot,
man.
Dude,
Wild shit.
I love it, dude. I love it. Let's keep this dynamic and keep this type of fucking show. I love it. Nice. So we're coming to the top of time. Steve, great shit. Sean, what do you got to say to the Sean Douglas Stay Faithful before we get out of here?
If you go to a farm and you jump the fence and you see a donkey, run the fuck away.
Don't get fucked up.
Yeah.
Or a llama, because donkey sort of looks mean. A llama, they look kind of nice. Llamas are just, I don't know if they're equally as mean, but a llama will fuck you up.
Llamas spit too, don't they?
Yeah.
I think they do, yeah.
Sure do.
Nice. Very cool. Thank you, Sean. Benoit Podcasy. Anything you want to say to the Benoit Podcasy faithful?
No, man, just everybody, bundle up. It's getting a little chilly. Thanksgiving's over. Christmas is coming. Excited for that. No, man, just kicking it. Just trying to get through the holidays.
Yep. Good luck, pal. Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck. Lasmeeshma. What do you got to say to the Lasmeeshma Nation before we get out of here?
Speaking of which, holidays are coming up. You know what I mean? People are going to be like out and about, grabbing gifts. Dude, everybody just fucking be patient. You know what I mean? We all got to be somewhere. We're all trying to get stuff. We're all trying to meet someone. We're all trying to, get home. Fucking be patient.
Amen.
But also, hurry the fuck up. Don't drive in the fucking left lane. Don't be driving in the left lane. If it fucking says 65, you better be going 85 in that lane. Get the fuck out.
Man.
Mine's more directed at like the dickheads that are like up on the shoulder and like, you know what I mean?
I know.
Like pulling into handicap spots and acting like assholes,
Yeah.
But still, stay the fuck out of the left lane.
Yeah. If you ain't gonna fucking drive, don't go in the left.
For me and me alone.
That's 12 months a year. That's not just for the season. That's
5 miles per hour.
Order.
5 miles per hour under the speed limit.
The best NASCAR bumper sticker ever was lead follower, get the hell out of the way.
I love it. Nice. So very good. Strong Stem, what do you got to say? Great shit today, man. Really like this. So good job.
Listen, you guys fucking hear me? Is this thing on? Because I got one thing I gotta say, and I don't know. We keep it we keep it as real as it gets on this show, right? Can you fucking hear me? Everybody hear me real clear?
Crystal.
Suck it, Iran. Suck it, Pussy. I don't even like soccer. Suck it, Iran. Suck these American nuts in this sport that we have. We have backups playing. Suck it. We got fucking some nerd from PA scoring goals, doesn't even get banged into, falls down like a girl. Suck it, Iran. USA. USA.
I
haven't watched a soccer game in 5 years, and now people care about soccer.
I'm a man. I don't watch
always
soccer.
goes.
Exactly. And guess what? Our 15th string athletes still made their best athletes suck it. Sorry.
Somebody made a point of like, if we brought England, like if we told the English people, like, make your best American football team, and then they came over here and we tied, what a disgrace that would be to Americans.
Yes.
And I was
God.
It's like, that's how they feel.
Oh yeah.
They feel this. They feel the same way. Like, this is the equivalent. Iran, I guess they have been around that long. They're kind of a small country. But
I also feel bad for them because they're probably all getting executed for losing. But whatever, it's not our fault. I didn't play that game.
Not losing, not singing their anthem, not they were kind of siding with the protesters over there. Yep. So I would not want to be. The worst joke I heard was like, well, after Iran lost, I guess they behead into the locker room. It's kind of.
Yeah, I will say.
Better I ran away.
Yeah,
that's a good point, because like people don't realize, like, everyone says, "Oh, they hate Iran." Dude, the Iranian people hate the Iranian government.
Hate them.
Like no one likes Iran. Even Iranians don't like Iran.
They cheered when they lost. The Iranians cheered losing. They were so happy
because they hate their government. Their government's fucking ridiculous. They're like, you have to wear a fucking burqa. You have to, like, it's fucking Sharia law, and the people are like,
especially.
No, get the fuck out of here. No,
a lot of people don't realize too that, like, if you look at a picture of like the Iranian people in like the 1960s, they look like they could be walking down the street in Chicago,
and like Afghanistan,
or Boston. Like
shit was free.
The burqas and the stuff didn't come on until the Ayatollah, and so they haven't been wearing that shit for the last several hundred years. Like, it was a fairly progressive place until it was the least.
Yeah.
So.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, strong stem. Very good. Speaking of being progressive, this has been another episode of the Working Perspectives podcast. I'm Matt Lavelle, coming today by Strong Stem, Steve Cabot, Lasmeeshma, Liam Reese, the bad boy Benoit Podcasy, Bern Podcasy, and the madman Sean Douglas Day. In case you're wondering, you can find all our stuff and all our content on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. You know us on Instagram, Working Perspectives Podcast. You can join us on the Twitter and the TikTok, Working P Pod. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please email us at workperspectives@gmail.com, and please like and subscribe so we can keep bringing you this sweet content. Thanks for listening. Have a great weekend. Thanks. See ya. All right, good shit. Yo, strong stem. I love
that.
That
was fun, dude.
That was fun. Great, dude. That was a breath of fresh air.
One of my favorite things to do is find the weirdest shit. I think it's me and Liam who provide our group chat with the weirdest stories constantly. Yeah.
Dude, but then let's fucking make this a thing every week. I'm down with it.
Throw a couple in.
Yeah.
I'll definitely throw some stories your way.
Dude. Dude.
Yeah, we get
do it.
Get it going.
Anyone sees a fucking story, throw it in. Who gives
Of course. Shit? Yep, pile them all up. Sean, I wanted to say this though. I'm gonna have to run, but hold on. You've been to the Canary Islands?
Yeah, we went to Africa. We went to different countries, so we would bounce between Stuttgart, Germany.
Yeah.
And generally, we go to Canary Islands. We go to Canary Islands to refuel.
Yeah.
I don't. Air Force pilots, they find like cool places to refuel.
So
and break down. So we broke down in the Canary Islands for 2 days.
Yeah. That's awesome. So the Canary Islands. Hold on. The Canary Islands have. When I say you went there, so the only other dog, obviously I love Rottweilers, right? The only other dog on this planet I want outside of a Rottweiler, this kid that I used to buy drugs from in the Northeast, had one. It's called a Presa Canaria, and it comes from the Canary Islands. It is a 130 or 40 pound pit bull, basically, but it's built like a feline. They say that its attributes are the most feline of any dog, right? So it's not real tall. It's tall, it's tall enough, but when it gets on its hind legs, it's like a tiger. It's real long. And I swear to God, when this kid got one, and he was a drug dealer, had all the types of money, and he wanted to have like this crazy dog. They're known for fighting too. They're 150 pound fighting dogs. So banned all over the world. Like, you're not supposed to have them, right? Because again, if you want to be an asshole, make it mean. It'll be mean if you blah blah. But this thing, when I used to watch it play with my Rottweiler, they were both like 1 year old, and they were both about 100, 110 pounds. They were growing at the same rate. When they would play in the field, my Rott would run around like a dumb fucking Ophi Rottweiler, and this thing would stalk it like a cat. It would like crawl around the field and get down, like, you know how cats get down on all fours, and wait for my dumbass Rottweiler to run by him, and he would like pounce on his back and shit. I've never seen anything like it. The dog acts, and if you like Google them, some of them have like the brindle stripe. It looks, there's ones that are black ones that are crazy, and there's brindle stripe ones that come uniquely from that little ass island off the fucking northwest tip of Africa that are, if we were doing like if we wanted to put it to like an MMA thing, it's the John Jones of dogs. It would fuck a Doberman up properly.
I didn't even know that was a thing. Like the
Oppressive Canaria.
Yeah,
I never saw
insane. Shout out that drug dealer.
But
Dude, they look crazy.
Aren't they nuts?
But I never saw those. But I saw like
They're indigenous to that island now. Only that island.
No, like all over Africa. Africa, even in the Middle East, they had these weird fucking dogs that looked like hyenas. Like, it was weird because like their hind legs were longer, but like, they had like dog features, but they were like hyenas, and they were like everywhere. But they were like they were fucking weird and scary looking. And they would like, I remember like in Iraq, we would leave to go to a mission. Very rarely would we do daytime missions, but when we did daytime missions, these fucking dogs would come out. And they were like fucking hyenas, and they'd fucking bite our tires. Like, they were fearless. They'd bite the tires of our Humvees. We're like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, you said when you're doesn't Africa, aren't there like mad, like wild dogs? Like, not hyenas,
all over.
Like all these wild dogs that like live in the like desert and shit. Like, I can't remember what they were called, but they look crazy.
I don't know like the breed of them, but you could tell like they weren't quite dogs, they weren't quite coyotes, but like
they've been fucking is what happened. They were crossbreeding a little bit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. It's like
stray dog fucking a goddamn hyena. Next thing you know, it's fucking a goddamn wolf.
Yeah, like
next thing you know, we got Wolverine.
Well, technically, there's like, I don't know why. There's like two ways of speciating things, and I don't know why they do it, but like there's taxonomists who will speciate things based upon the way they look. But like the most basic way of doing a speciation is like, can two species produce viable offspring?
Yes.
And so like a horse and a donkey, can they breed?
Make a mule, right? Makes a mule.
But the mule's not viable.
Is a retard.
A mule cannot make a mule. So they're different species. But even despite what you read, dogs, coyotes, and wolves can all make viable offspring. So biologically, they're all the same. They're all the same species.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying now.
Yep.
I get what you're saying now.
But
a mule can't like reproduce once it's a mule.
Can't fuck a cat.
No, a mule's sterile.
Yeah, it
So,
can't like mate with another mule. There's
but there's some people. There's some people who like
spedges, they call it.
For some reason, like they'll make them a different species. Like, I don't know why. Like they'll say a coyote and a wolf is a different species for like taxonomic reasons, for historical reasons, but they can
genetically speaking.
They can for sure make a viable baby, and you can have it, and that baby will produce babies.
Steve, also known as the Canary Mastiff.
Yes. How does it say it has feline tendencies? I never really looked it up. I heard
feline paws and moves like a feline. It's also
I saw it with my eyes. The kid was telling me this. He was a drug dealer, also an asshole from the Northeast, and most of the people from up there are mutants. He was like, "It's a cat dog, yo," and I'm like, "It's not a fucking cat dog. Shut up." I'm like, "The John's sick," but I didn't want to tell him that. And then when I saw it pounce on my Rottweiler, I was like, holy shit, the thing is a fucking tiger. This is wild.
Dude, a bite force of 540 PSI.
Wait, Steve.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Steve, you never met my bull mastiff with my first wife? I had that bull mastiff.
Yeah, I remember it. Yeah.
He looks pretty much like this. Except he had long ears.
He did. He had the floppy ears. They cut the pressicate. They cut him down too, real short. So
they cut him down so they don't
ears. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't interfere with livestock, they said, too.
Yeah, that's what they do with Rottweiler, or with pit bulls. Like the tails of Rottweilers, they would always crop them because they didn't want the fucking cows biting them off and shit. Shows you how fucking strong the teeth of horse and mules are. Bite your fucking dog's tail off.
Completely blacklisted in a lot of U.S. cities.
Yeah, they're sick. So there was a famous story, and this was right when he got this dog. There was a lawyer in California that rescued two fighter ones. And she had him in like her fucking, I don't know if it was like a townhome setup or like a high rise, but whatever. They broke loose and they mauled some fucking dude to death.
Oh my
And it was like the lady was a lawyer and she literally took him out of like not getting put down. She was like, "I'll take him." And for a year they were great, but I think something happened. Whether it's Something happened to this lady. They were trying to defend her. Something happened where they lost their fucking minds, and there was 2 of them. So now, I mean, does it say how big they get?
It says about 130 is usually like the max, but it says they're very consistently sized. So like, there's like 125 to 130, and they're kind of all the same sizes. But yeah, they look.
Sick,
I wouldn't
right?
fuck with this dog. Yeah,
it was so awesome looking. I
Their
was
color
like, yo,
is
what
super
is
cool
that?
too.
So cool. Between the brindle ones, and then there was always a famous picture of a black one, which then it kind of looks like a cane corso a little bit.
Well, they
like
almost
a dog,
all have like
doggo
they have like
Argentino.
black face masks. You know what I mean? Like they have the coloring, but they have the all black.
Yes. So
face,
this
which-
one and the one he had the it was the all tan with the black face mask, so it looked like a lion. It just didn't have it looked like a female lion. Is what it fucking looked like. It was wild.
That's a cool
shout out
dog,
that dog.
dude.
I know, man. I always said if I didn't get a rot, but I'm so stuck on rots. I'm like, if I ever got a different dog, it would be that.
So I have a question. It says Canary Islands are a Spanish autonomous community. What does that
Off of
mean?
Northwest Africa.
Are they a
So that means
Spanish territory or no?
They were colonized by the Spanish, but now they run on their
At
own.
one
But
point.
obviously they have a bunch of their like traditions with them. Yeah.
All right.
Influences.
Yep.
All right, boys.
Like-
Let's call it a night.
All right. Peace out.
Good shit, guys. Good shit tonight. Great job. All right, guys. Talk to you
Well done,
later.
fellas.
All
Talk to
right.
you soon.
See you.